How is local storage limited to one domain? Imagine you're browsing the internet and websites are like private clubs. Each club keeps its own guest list, and no one can peek at another club's guest list. That's kind of how local storage works in your web browser. It's a tool that websites use to save data right in your browser, but it's designed to keep each website's data separate. This is because of a security rule called the same origin policy. This policy makes sure that scripts running on one website cannot access data from another website. So, if you visit example.com and store some information there, only pages from example.com can see that data. Other sites like another domain, com can't access it at all. This separation is built into how browsers handle local storage. Each domain gets its own little storage space, kind of like a personal locker. This means that data stored by one website stays locked away from others. Even if you visit subdomains like app.example.com and blogexample.com, they don't share storage unless special steps are taken. By default, local storage isn't shared between subdomains because it's meant to keep things simple and safe. If you want to share data across subdomains, you'd have to set the document domain property, but that's rarely used because it has some limitations. This setup is important for web developers to understand because it affects how they handle user data and authentication. If a website needs to share data across different domains, they can't just rely on local storage. Instead, they might use server-side storage, cookies with specific domain settings, or cross-origin APIs. All these options help manage data sharing safely. In short, local storage is limited to one domain because of the browser's security rules. It keeps data isolated to protect user privacy and prevent malicious websites from accessing sensitive information. This makes local storage a reliable way to store non-sensitive data for a single website, but it's not meant for sharing data across different sites.